Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial. On today's episode, we're going to be discussing the real estate market across the country, specifically today in Virginia. And my guest joining me on the call today specializes in real estate photography. His name is Carl Bassfield Jr., and he's the founder of In-Depth Productions based out of Blackstone, Virginia. Carl, welcome to the program.
Hi, thank you for having me, sir.
Carl, tell me a little bit more about your business briefly and the type of folks that you help in real estate.
Okay. My business, I don't like to call it a small business. I like to call it a growing company. I started it out here in Virginia in the rural area, and I do a lot of real estate photography. I do it for real estate agents such as Long and Foster, all the way down to your mom and pop real estate agencies. And
Great.
I video walkthroughs for them in high definition, of course. And everybody's pretty happy with it. And it actually helps the houses sell a lot faster.
Fantastic. Yeah. Before we get into that, we'll go a little deeper into that. But let me know, how has this pandemic affected the market in what you've seen in your area?
In all honesty, I feel like during the pandemic, things have gotten actually better in as far as real estate goes. For me, it's gotten a lot better. I get a lot more requests for pictures and videos of these homes, especially videos. Videos is what's making these homes sell, within a day or two that I've seen.
Excellent. Yeah. Tell us a little bit more about that, the impact of video. What, first of all, tell me, like when agents call you and they want to get video done, what are they asking for specifically? Do they know what they want, or are you guiding them?
I'm guiding them because most of them haven't done this before. This is something new to them, just like Zoom was new for a lot of people. And I tell them, okay, what we're going to do, first thing we're going to do, it depends on whether or not they want to give an introduction of the home. If they want to give an introduction of the home, it'll be, them giving, a brief information about the home, such as square footage and the amenities and things like that. And then what I'll do is I'll take a quick walkthrough of the house, showing each room, trying to highlight all of the main things such as fireplaces or large master bathrooms and things like that. It gives the customer an opportunity to safely walk through the house without putting themselves and their families at risk.
That makes a lot of sense. It's very surprising because as long as video's been available to realtors, I guess it isn't until the pandemic, when people are forced to do more virtual tours, that the focus on video couldn't be more important than now.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm glad that people are actually doing this. It allows people from out of state to be able to meet with a realtor virtually and speak about the home, or even, just check it out on their website. And they never have to leave the comfort of their home.
With real estate agents, before the pandemic, how widespread was the use of video? I know it's popular, but how popular was it? Were there still a lot of realtors that were avoiding it?
Honestly, I don't recall seeing a lot of videos being done. I mean, mostly in the city, you would, see, a lot of videos done. But down here, especially in the rural area, it was mostly face-to-face. Everybody wanted to do everything face-to-face. But because of the pandemic, it's pretty much brought everybody out of the cave and into the digital era.
And I'd imagine that in the past, when somebody could show something face-to-face, they would consider maybe video being an extra added expense. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
So how affordable is it? That's a question that's going to be on a lot of realtors' minds. How affordable is getting video done?
Well, when you do it with my company, it's very affordable. I say for a 3,000 to 4,000 square foot home for about $200, I'll do all of your photography, which from what I understand, you have a max of 50 pictures. I'm taking probably about 100 pictures. And then that includes your video walkthrough. Everything completely edited and ready to go for you within 24 to 48 hours.
Wow, that is incredibly affordable.
Yes.
So, Carl, tell me, how did you get started in video for real estate specifically? What inspired you?
A friend of mine is actually a realtor. When I first started out doing photography, I started out with just an iPhone. And I said, okay, I want to be a photographer. And believe it or not, I did an entire wedding with an iPhone and I edited it. And I worked my way up to a camera. When she saw that I had a camera, she said, hey, I have a couple of properties I want you to come out and try. So I said, all right. I did it for free. And the first one, she said, okay, this is good. But she showed me what it is that she was looking for as a realtor, the things that realtors look for. And that's how I got started. Things just took off from there. My work speaks for itself.
Right on. So for our listeners now, maybe realtors, maybe homeowners, and that leads me to that question. Do you ever see homeowners contacting you directly to get video, or is it mostly through the agents?
Yes. Homeowners do contact me directly. Um, Once they work with, for one, I have a really cool personality in my personal opinion. Um, I'm really cool with everybody, and I like the whole conversation. And eventually, we form that relationship, and they get me to do things that, some of these people have other properties. So they get me to video their other properties, or they might want me to do something at their farm, showing off their orchard, or, just video the grandkids or take pictures. So usually it does lead to other things. And I'm appreciative of that.
Right on. So Carl, for those listening now, whether they're a realtor or a homeowner and they could use your help and like the idea of getting a video walkthrough of their home, how can they find you and get in touch with you?
Okay. They can find me on my website at www.indepthproductions.work. That's indepthproductions.work. Or they can search me up on Facebook, and that's at In-Depth Production. No S at the end. In-Depth Production. That's INDEPPPRODUCTION.
Fantastic. Carl, thank you so much for taking the time and sharing with my listeners today. And I wish you continued success for you and for all of your clients.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And it was wonderful meeting you and speaking with you. And I wish you much success, much more success.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That's all for now. Until my next expert profile, take care. I'm Mark Imperial.